And Highway, a brilliant cross back.
100 days that shook the top.
If it was honest, it was probably, I think on and off, for 2 years. I was hearing so many rumours about, me wanting to leave, and I was gonna leave, and the club didn't want me. It was all those rumours, but it was not until obviously the club started showing interest in, and I realised, I was not going to play, and it was pointless for me to sit on the bench all the time, because for me, I'm sitting on the bench under false pretense, picking up wages, for doing nothing. So, I wanted to come away and obviously start afresh somewhere else, and I felt I needed it, to be honest, because if anything, I think I was maybe a little bit stale towards the end at Liverpool.
But Robbie wasn't content to be, as he perceived, to be number 3. He wanted to be playing regularly in the team. He felt it certainly wasn't enhancing his England chances. And at the end of the day, Robbie had made it clear, therefore, that he wanted to find a new opportunity. He wasn't content with the situation. That being the case, it was a case of trying to get a deal put together as soon as possible, and a deal that benefited both parties.
There's always probably a time in the player's career where they perhaps do need a change, to give yourself a bit of, to give yourself an extra push, and sometimes you can be somewhere too long, and I think Robbie felt that.
What do you think about Robbie Fowler going to Leeds then?
Well, really hasn't been given a chance this season, and part of last season, so it's, for me personally, I think it's a big shock. Read about it in the paper, found out, I think really and truthfully he should stay at Liverpool. That's where he's a local lad, and he should be given a chance.
Well, Gerrard's taken Liverpool top of the league, so you can't argue with it. If he thinks it's right, it's right. No man's bigger than the club.
Well, I think it was inevitable he was going to leave, because he wasn't getting the games, injuries and not scoring goals. But it was bound to come in the end. Everyone knew that, really.
And the deal was done in, as much as these things can be, in fairness, it was straightforward, and it was amicable, and we genuinely wished Robbie all the best, and parted on good terms, which is really how these things should be done.
I was gutted. People think, he's wanted to go and all that, but I've been at Liverpool since I was 11, and obviously when the time comes, for you to go, it's upsetting. Obviously, I didn't cry because you tend not to show people your emotions, but I felt like crying because a big part of me had been taken away, and I just said before I wanted to go, obviously because I wanted to play first team, but obviously deep down I didn't want to go. So it was a massive wrench to leave, and I've left now, so it's pointless thinking about it that way now.
Having taken the decision that it was right for Robbie to move on and right for the club to get a fee, it wasn't an issue for us, frankly, that it was Leeds. We didn't really mind where it was. The only thing we care about is Liverpool and the strength of Liverpool's team. And at the end of the day, Leeds was the only offer on the table, so it wasn't as if there was a great deal of choice in the matter. And of course it's Robbie's choice, so it's all very well to say he shouldn't have been sold to a competitor, but there's no way Robbie would have wanted to go to a lesser team or to a second-rate team, and we respect that. But as I said, it was never a worry for us. I think if you decided it's right for a player to move and he's not committing himself long-term and wants to move, then that's okay. You move on. You have confidence in the players that you have. You don't worry about where he's going to go to or try and second guess.
If I could change anything, it would probably be my last game. I think it was against Sunderland at Anfield, and obviously got brought off at half time because I think we were winning 1-0, but we'd had a man sent off, and for me, there's no words I could describe. It was. For me, it was horrible, and I don't get a proper goodbye, say goodbye to the fans. And if there's one thing I could change, it would be that more than anything, and that includes getting beaten in the FA Cup final and wearing cream suits and not playing in FA Cup finals and not playing or not starting in cup finals. I think that I'd change that more than anything.
Did you know you were leaving then?
More or less, yeah. 80-90%.
So you would have liked to have said farewell?
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't have gone out and made it obvious I was leaving, because I don't know, that would have been right to obviously Gerrard, or or obviously the chairman at Liverpool. But it'd been nice to get on, and I mean, I think if you watch any Liverpool game, at the end of the game, for what the Liverpool fans do, obviously for the appreciation in the match, I've always showed my appreciation at the end of games, and I mean, that's probably what I've missed most about that game. It's a Sunderland game.